Welcome welcome one and all to the reading. If this reading found you, maybe a message here for you. If it's not for you, could be a message for someone you know. And in that case, you can share this video with them. At any rate, you found the exit. Now, before I start with the cards, I was channeling a few numbers. The first one is 565. Got it 13 times, and it can be seen as a sign of support from the divine realm, guiding you through these changes and urging you to trust your intuition. Okay. We also got 969 7 times, and in numerology, it means caring and harmonious, and also resonates with humanitarianism and empathy. Okay. We also got 867, and I'm actually hearing 8675309. I think it's Jenny by Tommy Two-Tone. So what I'm getting from this is it may indicate you or someone else either looking forward to a phone call or a text, or it could mean that you and someone else are only in contact via the phone or internet. Okay. We also got 121 77 times, and I'm getting this as a sign that two individuals are coming together for the first time. Okay. So it could be a new relationship coming in or a new opportunity to form a partnership. Okay. We also got 2323 twice, and it's said to signify balance, growth, and self-expression, particularly within relationships and personal connections. It encourages fostering harmony and mutual understanding with open communication with others. All right. So the first song I heard in my head when I was pulling cards for another reading, for shorts actually, and the song is Two of Hearts by Stacy Q, and the part that goes, two hearts that beat as one. I need you. And so, and it was kind of on repeat in my head, randomly on and off for a couple days. And just a side note, the card that I pulled when I heard that song was actually a Two of Swords. So that may be relevant later. Okay, so then the other songs were when I was meditating on these cards for this reading. I heard Deuces by Chris Brown. And I heard Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, I think. So with the first song and the last two songs kind of contradicting each other, let's see what's going on here with the cards. Get some clarification. Okay, so first we have the Crow reversed. Okie dokie. We also have the Dolphin. Okay, so this is one energy. This is the shared energy. We have the Five of Wands reversed. Ooh, I'm hearing cat fight. Interesting. Okay. We have, oh boy, the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, it's kind of making sense now. Oh boy, and we have the Ten of Swords. All right. Okay, And then the other energy, the other person in this partnership or connection is the raccoon. Am I going to be able to, is everybody going to fit? I don't know. Let me do a little squishing here, guys. Bear with me. Okay, we got the raccoon and we have the peacock. Okay, so since I'm just reading the cards, guys, since the peacock is my only male like card, this may be the masculine and this may be the feminine, but only take that if it resonates. If it's not the case with you, just let that part fly. Okay, all right. We also have gratitude with I am thankful for this and the opportunities that or for this life. Interesting. And the opportunities that it presents. Okay. We have relationships. Actually, I'm going to put this here. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I think that was reversed. Okay. And we have trust reversed. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Trust reversed. I think I'm going to move you there so I can fit everything. Can I see this card? Yes, kind of. Can I see this card? Kind of. Okay. We have compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Okay. All right. Is that in the picture enough? I think so. Okay, and we also have ownership reversed. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to scooch and scooch. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough. All right. Well, what a spread. Okay, so the songs are making a little more sense now. Let's start right here with the shared energy. Okay, so this card is indicating mixed feelings. So on one hand, there is an undeniable attraction, but there is also an uncertainty and perhaps frustration. It's like you both ignite excitement in one another, but I'm also getting a bit of tit for tat. Like, it almost looks like sibling rivalry. Okay. Okay, so you don't have to be siblings. Okay, this could be romantic. I'm just saying. That type of energy where okay, so there's attraction, but there's also like a feeling of like you lash out at me, I'm gonna lash out at you kind of thing. Okay. I'm also getting from this, I'm getting there's no competition. Okay, because upright, this card can represent competition. So, for example, it's like no one else is trying to be with this other person or vice versa. You may feel like there's no one else really trying to be with you. Okay, just fit it where it goes. Okay, so, and this may be why. that no one else is trying to vie for this other person. Okay, so this is generally the Knight of Swords reversed is generally my narcissist card. Okay, so I'm getting a bit of arrogance from this energy. So this person may be thinking you are being arrogant, or they may be projecting some arrogance on you. I'm also getting this person is definitely shallow. I'm picturing shallow Hal before he learned the lesson. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And they may be lacking in empathy or emotional depth. And I'm getting one or both of you may be tempted to act impulsively, like ignoring red flags that are popping up, and perhaps engage in behaviors that will lead to regret. So there is a need to slow down and heed the yellow and red traffic lights so you don't cause an accident. Okay. Okay. So now the song Two of Hearts is playing in my head again. So now seeing the Two of Swords and hearing that is kind of making sense. So there's like a crossroads here. There's a decision to be made to either slow down, stop, or so like engage in getting together in real life, IRL, or to cut communication. Okay. Now, I get the feeling if you are able to pump the brakes and listen to your intuition, 565, okay, and communicate honestly and openly about your boundaries, your expectations, I'm hearing you should be able to avoid this Ten of Swords, okay? But if you were to just drive fast and impulsively act and come together with this person, this would be the outcome, okay? It would be betrayal. It would be hurt. It would be 10 swords in the back, okay? And it would tens represent an ending, so it would come to an end. An inevitable end, okay? A painful, inevitable end is what I'm hearing. Okay. I'm also getting the sense that you don't need to overshare about your past betrayals and trauma with this particular person. It's like, okay, so back to the car analogy. If you were driving in your car and you wanted to turn, you would simply turn on your blinker to communicate your intention to turn. You wouldn't roll down your window. You can tell what generation I'm from. I'm rolling a window down. That's funny. Okay, so you wouldn't roll down your window and shout out the window to the car behind you where you were coming from and why you were turning, right? You would just turn on your blinker, okay? So keep it simple, keep it short when you're openly and honestly expressing yourself to others. Okay, 23. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling if you aren't feminine, then this side is probably, I'm gathering, probably most likely my collective. Okay. because if you didn't resonate with these attributes, you probably wouldn't be into my channel. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there like that. The crow represents someone who's spiritually strong, intelligent, clairvoyant, can see things that are unseen, can see beyond illusion, can see beyond the veil. Now, being reversed, okay, there may be some ignoring of the intuition. And back to the car analogy, you may be trying to run yellow lights, okay? Going faster when you should be yielding, okay? And when it's reversed, there may be a need to balance your life with things that are more grounded in the material realm, like a healthier diet, exercise, quiet meditation, to help with feeling more grounded, and this will aid in if you're feeling hypersensitive, okay, wanting to just react, okay, impulsively. Okay, now dolphins, also very intelligent, very strong spiritual practice. Okay, so this is just being highly spiritual, and this is a spiritual practice. So I'm also getting an active healer from this. So you're probably a light worker. Okay. 969 is coming to mind. Empathetic, empath probably. In your wanting to heal and help others with humanitarianism. And you care, okay? All right. I'm also getting from this dolphin, you may be a fun, playful energy. You like to have a good time. You like to crack a joke or two. Okay. So, and then something else is kind of coming up for me. So, I saw somewhere that we generally love in others what we love in ourselves. Okay, so let me explain. You may be in communication with this person through the phone or online, and say you send them funny memes, or you crack jokes, and they're always like reacting with laughing emojis to your content, right? Or your messages. And so you think this person has a good sense of humor when it's really your sense of humor that you love. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Because what I'm getting from this other person is they are talented, yes, and tenacious, yes, but they're also shadowy and wearing a mask, okay, a stage name, if you will. So they're presenting to you what they think you want to see rather than being fully authentic, which is, it comes from a sense of insecurity about who they are in their shadow aspect. So, there's that. Okay. But I'm also hearing with this, there may be like a bait and switch kind of thing going on. So be aware. And this peacock is very attractive. Okay. Very, they look good. What they have looks good. Their feathers are pretty. And this may lead to them being arrogant, full of themselves, perhaps. Now I'm hearing I'm sexy and I know it. I think that's by LMFAO, laughing my effing ass off, right? So, yeah, like I was saying, they may laugh at your jokes. And so you think they have a great sense of humor. They're so funny, but it's really you. Okay, that's fun and playful. They're just playing along. Okay, and they may show off or put a lot of value on their physical attractiveness, their body or their property, and they may come off a little flashy. Okay, they may also be kind of a bird brain. Okay, so your lessons. I'm getting that this person came into your life not to have everlasting love, but to show you it's okay. Okay, so I'm hearing reject none, accept all. So to be grateful for the challenges that you've gone through up to this point that have helped you gain experience so you could see with this clairvoyance through this mask that this person was wearing. Okay. And with trust reversed, this is a blessing card. Okay. So not trusting what was presented to you, but trusting your intuition is the blessing that's being presented. And with this shared blessing, I'm getting let them down easy, okay? But their reaction to you is not your responsibility, okay? But let them go with love, okay? That's what I'm hearing with this. And with this relationship's reversed, they probably, well, the lesson for them was to understand that they are attracted to higher vibrational beings, people who would serve their highest good, but they're not ready. Okay, I'm getting that very strongly. They are not ready to vibrate as high as this spiritual soul over here. They're still very much in the 3D, okay? And their blessing was an opportunity to take ownership, okay? Whether they do or not is not your responsibility, not your issue. But that was what this interaction, if it will just put it may not even come to being a relationship, but this interaction was to show them or give them opportunities to take ownership for their mask, for their superficiality. I hope that's a word. And so all you can do is present the horse to the water. You can't make them drink, right? Okay. I hope this message finds who it's meant for and you find something helpful you can glean from it. If you like the way I read, I truly appreciate all the love and support you guys show, the kind comments, the shares, the subscribes, and I love the likes. So keep them coming. And with all that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Stay positive. Peace.